This copyrighted broadcast of the Filipina Super League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the PSL. Good afternoon from the city of San Juan. The Reapers hold a slight edge. They've won against BIñAN in the elimination round. While BIñAN is out to prove its place among the elite teams, they are currently unbeaten here at FILOIL Arena. First game, the BIñAN will take on the Reapers, and the Kings of San Juan will take on the Jewelers. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Grua with Coach Mark Dandan. Good afternoon to you, Mark. This is the second round of the quarterfinals.
Good afternoon, Sandy, and then it's going to be a barn burner immediately here in our first game.
Well, San Juan and Pangasinan enjoying a twice-to-beat advantage. Do they really enjoy their opponents coming into this quarter?
That they need. House teams in BIñAN. So if you're Pangasinan, the other side, you're going to have San Juan and the Diamonds later on tonight.
And let's take a look at the numbers of Jmar Gimpayan in his last game. Had a breakout game last Friday in Valenzuela. He had a perfect field goal in that ball game.
Oh, didn't miss a beat here. Jmar Gimpayan living up to his full potential and something he has to display. He up here against Pangasinan, who have a deep front line as well. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 7 of 7 from the field.
BIñAN defeated the Aguilas last February 15 in Valenzuela, 105-63.
That was an immediate blowout. BIñAN just showing what they can do as a team there, and something, that momentum they can bring in here into game one.
On the other side, Michael Wico played his best so far here in the PSL President's Cup in terms of scoring.
We all know Michael Wico usually is up against the best offensive player of the other team, but this time showing off what he can do on the offensive end. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 10 of 13, Sandy, from the field.
Also in Valenzuela City last February 15, the Reapers defeated Pure Blends, knocking them out in contention. 108, make that 108 to 85.
No, the Reapers using that as a warm-up to this colossal matchup between them and BIñAN. So again, both these teams coming off big wins with a lot of momentum. We'll see who really carries over in game number one.
Now we go to our marquee matchup. This is brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Carlo Lastimos are resurrecting in terms of scoring, and Mike Wico also in terms of scoring at a breakout game, as I mentioned earlier.
Oh, this is going to be fun. They will probably match up against each other. You all know Michael Wico will match up against the best perimeter player of the other team. And that perimeter player for the other team is Carlo Lastimos.
Now we go to the third member of the panel, Andre Veloso. So let's check in how these two teams preparing this ball game.
Hi Sandy and Coach Mark. Para nga sa BIñAN, sobrang paghahanda na raw yung ginawa nila para sa larong to. As early as 3 p.m. and first ones in the court, nagwa-warm up at nag-shooting na agad yung ilan sa mga BIñAN players. Tulad nito nila Pamboy Raimundo, Joseph Peñaredondo, Kenny Rocacurva, Michael Maestre at Poy Actub. This just shows how big and serious this game is going to be for BIñAN, as KG Canaleta is also back after suffering from a right knee injury. Samantalang handa rin namang tapatan ng Pangasinan nitong BIñAN. As Coach Jerson put it, it's going to be an intense and aggressive game. So he prepared all of his players to stay tough, both mental and physical. The Reapers will still miss the services of Mac Talio, still suffers from a hamstring injury. When we come back, it's BIñAN versus Pangasinan. This is Filipino Super League 2025, the playoffs.
Hawak ko ang laro.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to FILOIL ECOOIL Center here at San Juan City. This is the quarterfinals of Pilipinas Super League 2025 President's Cup in cooperation with All Sports and presented by Daily Fantasy. BIÑAN Tatak Jail Beast Motorcycle Tire KMX up against Pangasinan Abono Rippers. Now it's time to meet the starters from your super teams. First, from BIÑAN Tatak Jail Beast Motorcycle Tire KMX. Starting guard number 0, Pamboy Raymundo. 2 guard number 22, Carlo Lastimosa. At forward number 43, Christian Farito. Other forward number 88, Candy Rocacurva. Christian Hernandez. Head coach. His assistants are Gino Manantala, Gino Manuel, Eliazar Cabototan, J.R. Manantala. Team manager, Jojo Ramos Curanan. Team owners, Monching Talisayon, Honorable Vice Mayor Jel Alonte, Ruben Tan, and Sajid Anyunduevo. And now let us meet the starters from Pangasinan Abono Rippers. Starting guard number 9, Hesed Gabo. 1 guard number 10, Rob Robin. At forward number 28, Michael Mabula. Under forward number 29, Mike Wico. And man in the middle, number 23, Jay Collado. Pangasinan Abono Rippers is led by Gerson Cabiltes. His assistants are Noy Catalan, June Marzan, Florian Pineda, Ariel Sison, Harold Dang, Joseph Kion, Dan Xavier, and June Medina. Our game officials for this ball game: Crew Chief Boyong Manhalak, Upper 1 Jerry Gabriel, and Upper 2 Eddie Villarosa. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the games in
The starters for BIñAN, Pamboy Raymundo, Carlo Lastimosa, Christian Hernandez, Christian Fajarito, and Kenny Rogers, Ruga Curva. The Reapers will start with Hesed Gabo, Ralph Robin starting for the 3rd time, Jay Collado, Michael Mabulak, and Michael Wico. The officials, Fernando Manyala wearing jersey number 57. Umpire 1 is Jerry Gabriel. Number 2 And umpire 2, Eduardo Villarosa, number 65. And we are set to go here inside the FILOIL Arena here in San Juan. And BIÑAN controlling the tip. Christian will always start his offense from the top. And him as far as from long distance here in the first period.
A couple of surprises here from Coach Boyd, starting Hernandez in the place of Mark Pingris.
Michael Wico, very aggressive to start here in the first quarter. Picked up by Kenny Rogers, Ruka Curva. We have a foot race and Ruka Curva with a hang time move. And rebounded by Chris Fajarito. Picked up by Michael Mabula, finds trouble with it, taken away by Chris. Now he will attack. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Again, going back to this tactic by Coach Boyd, he understands that the front line of the Abona Reapers is one of the deepest in the league. So he's preserving KG, he's preserving Ping. As we hear Coach Harold now.
This will be the second time they will be playing against each other here in the PSL President's Cup. During the elimination round, the Reapers defeated BIñAN by 12 points. And Carlo Lastimosa making his presence felt, scoring the first field goal for BIñAN, 2-0.
Oh, we talked about how Carlo Lastimosa came in late, played the first game, missed a bunch of games, but now slowly getting back into shape, into game shape, right in time for the playoffs.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, what a move there by Ralph Robin.
Oh, that's something that you don't see every day from Ralph Robin, going downhill.
Well, BIñAN undefeated here at FILOIL ECOOIL Center, 2-0. They defeated Gensan here. That's the second field goal for Carlo Lastimosa. Very active, aggressive in going to the rim. And that's Ralph Robin now with 5 points.
It's an early shootout between two guards. Lastimosa taking advantage of Robin in the post. And Robin just attacking Lastimosa from the outside.
A 1-point lead for the Reapers outside to Fajarito. Nice penetration basket will count.
See, that's a tough matchup para dito kay Jay Collado. Fajarito a bit too fast in terms of the foot speed. See it again here, just off the dribble, no chance for Big J there.
Because, you know, Jay Collado was defending down low, not upstairs. He was trying to stop Chris Fajarito, and Jay Collado will go out early and join Apollos in the game.
Apollos is the usual starter at the 4, not Jay Collado. So quick adjustment here by Coach Gerson, recognizing the quickness mismatch.
And Chris Fajarito completing the three-point play. 7-5. It's been back and forth. Foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Christian Hernandez, knocking down Mike Wico.
That's not easy to do. We know Mike Wico is. He might not be a big, but he's
a
pound
strong
for pound.
player.
Pound for pound, one of the stronger guys in the league.
And the steal by Pamboy Raimundo. And Kenny Rogers scoring for BIñAN. First 2 points for Kenny Rogers. 3 players scoring now for BIñAN. And Michael Mabulak not able to get the field goal, but he will go to the free throw line.
A smart move by Michael Mabula. Hernandez was fronting him, so went to the reverse seal. A great pass by Hesed Gabo.
Well, best season so far for Michael Mabulak here in the PSL, averaging almost 11 points a game and shooting 62% from the free throw line and 61% from the field. No, he never took a shot from long distance here in the game.
That's not his cup of tea. You see the stats from Pure Blends. When they give me his Pure Blends, 9 points, 11 boards. Another day in the office for Michael Mabula.
7 minutes and 23 seconds. The Reapers with a twice to beat advantage. And Carlo Lastimosa very hot here now. He has 6 points in the first quarter.
And he loved the start here for Coach Boyd, Carlo Lastimosa, finding his offense early in the game.
Well, if Carlo will score 6 points and maybe more here, this will be his best quarter so far in the PSL as Jordan Apollos will score in the penetration.
Yes, Napoles giving Fajarito a dose of his own medicine there. Hernandez
asking for the ball. Pamboy Raimundo outside. There's the switch Now guarding him is Michael Mabulak. That's a 3. And the long rebound by Ralph Robin. Hesed inside to Robin with a floater. What a shot!
That could have brought some rain with it. That was so high. Great touch by Ralph Robin.
And the Reapers to within 1. Kenny Rogers asking for the ball. Partly covered by Hesed Gabo. And a foul on Mike Mabulak. And the coaching staff and Michael Mabulak not happy with the call. And Jerry Gabriel, the referee who did not call the foul, will call the technical foul. Or no,
A warning?
a warning.
Ooh. I don't know about that. I can see why Coach Jerson was not happy with the call.
So a warning for improper bench decorum against the bench of the Reapers. If Binyan will win, they will live another day when we play tomorrow in Marikina. If the Pangasinan Abono Reapers will win, they will advance to the semifinal round.
Against?
Caloocan.
That's going to be fun.
And it's going to be a best-of-3 series. Ralph Robin with a seductive fake, and he gives it to Michael. Nice frontal assault there by Michael Mabulak. You know, he is a very disciplined player and can score from that area. Lastimosa short on the 3 attempt. His first miss. Kenny Rogers short on the 3 attempt. Look at Carlos Lastimosa getting the offensive rebound. Kenny Rogers, he drops it to Chris Farito.
Oh, and Ralph Robin is down.
Ralph Robin down on the floor.
Wonder if we see another angle what happened to Ralph Robin. That's going to be bad news because Robin is playing well.
Yeah, 7 points, if I'm not mistaken. Well, there you see Boy Manyalak talking to Coach Gerson Cabiltes in their last game versus Pure Blends in Valenzuela City. 5 players in double figures. Michael Wigo top scoring for them with 22. Jay Collado with 15 points. King Cortisa with 12.
We'll see what happened to Robin off the top of your screens here.
Oh! Ooh. He twisted his right ankle. And that signals the entry of Bonga Lanza.
They used to have a deep rotation. And
Ah,
that hurts if you're Ralph Robin.
you know, the coach, Gerson Cabiltes, his rotation can go to as high as 10 or maybe 12.
Maybe 15. Depends on the game. But again, they won't have services of Mac Talio, who's dealing with a hamstring injury.
And I talked to Napoles is fouled to Mac Talio earlier, and he told me if we will lose today, we're going to be playing tomorrow. Going back to that performance by the Reapers in their last game, last Feb 15 in Valenzuela City, I mentioned that 5 players were in double figures. Jobs Bautista added 11 points, and Michael Mabulak with 11 points.
You don't see that every day. Jobs Bautista, he's not an everyday guy on that rotation for Coach Gerson Cabiltes. You know, he had an opportunity. He stays ready. And if Coach Gerson decides to use him, he could be an X factor in this game.
Napoles completes the 2 free throws. We're tied at 13-all. We're expecting that this game will be so close because Binyan will try to win this game because the Reapers, they are twice to beat advantage coming into the second round of the quarterfinals. Mark Pingris coming off the bench. He was practicing his shot before the jump ball.
And that's what you do. You play what you practice. Mark Pingris with a veteran move in the paint.
Hesed Gabo with a strong move. He kicks it out to Bonga Lanza. That's a 3.
You know, the best offense always happens when you get the ball down deep in the paint, finding open guys on the perimeter.
Well, Bonga Lanza is a major contributor coming off the bench. He replaced Ralph Robin, who twisted his right ankle earlier. Was it the right or the left? Oh, that was the left.
That was the left.
And it's going to be Pangasinan basketball. Jaymar Gimpayan, solid performance in his last game. Came off the bench and scored 14 points and perfect from the field. Jory Napoles, he is an inside-outside threat. He gets the step. Nice penetration by Jory Napoles.
And kind of hit Ping on the thigh there. Mark Ping was trying to help. Now he's limping a bit.
Now the Reapers up by 3 points. Lastimosa. Gimpayan with an easy two downstairs, confusing the defense of the Reapers.
Great high-low play there. He didn't have Gimpayan in that straight post. Swung the ball to Pingris. And Ping still holding on to his thigh.
Hesed Gabo. Too much pressure on that shot.
And now, I think BIñAN is going to be in the penalty, so that's 2 free throws for Michael Vico. Nakakatawa dito, Sandy. You're looking at both coaches early in the game. They're already mad about the calls that they're getting. What you'll see there on Kenny Rogers Rococorba, the swipe on the neck of Michael Vigo.
This is expected already because we are now in the second round of the quarterfinals, and you know, one false move for BIñAN, they're out.
And that's tough. There's a lot of pressure. Coach Boyd, at the same time for Coach Jerson, you want to close this out. I won't begin the momentum. A team like as good as BIñAN, you'll see the stats of Michael Vico in their previous game. 22 points, 4 boards, 4 dimes, 2 steals, 10 out of 13. Great percentage. More importantly, the confidence as he's bringing now, the aggressiveness on the offensive end.
And
para tayong naka-sandwich dito between the coaches.
yes. And the Abono Reapers perfect from the free throw line here in the first quarter. 4 out of 4. Napoles had 2. Mark Pingers is fouled by Michael Mabulak. And that will be the 4th for the Reapers. And Jay Collado coming back here, replacing Michael Mabulak.
Foul trouble, both front lines. Hernandez has 2 fouls. Mabulak has 2 fouls. It's going to be the theme the whole game. That punishing presence in the post for both teams.
Carolas Temosa.
Oh,
he drops it to Jaymar, and he comes up short. Here is Bong. Now he has 5 points.
Ping not able to jump as fast there because of that thigh injury.
Lastimosa will not take it. He passes on to 3. Gimpayan crowded by 2 black shirts. Nice fake. Pomboy rises up. That's a 2-pointer.
That's gonna count, but that's gonna be a foul on Jaymar Gimpayan in the paint there. See it again there. On the blockout, look at Gimpayan and Galanza on the bottom of your screens. There's the push by Gimpayan. That's going to be 2 free throws.
Well, the shot of Pomboy is good. So, BIñAN in the penalty right now. So, Bong Galanza will take 2 at the line. So, I'm sorry. So, Pangasinan is shooting 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. Now, they're 4 of 6, but they're perfect from long distance. 2 out of 2 from the 3-point territory. BIñAN is 0 of 5 from downtown.
And that's not really the strength of BIñAN, shooting from the outside. We know Pomboy can hit it. The gambler, Kenny Rogers Rococorba, can hit it from time to time. But panaka-naka. But they don't have guys like Bong Galanza, who's a specialist. Ralph Robin, also a specialist. So you don't have guys who can really knock down the 3 consistently.
Well, they're shooting 36% from long distance here in the PSL President's Cup. Gimpayan committed a foul earlier. Lopez is in the game right now. Michael Maestre, he will be playing at the number 3 spot. Kenny Rogers. Michael. Mark Pingris, easy 2 for Mark, was a foul. Mark Pingris with 4 points here in the first quarter.
About to say, As we see the defensive rebound and the assist by Michael Maestre. And the N1 by Mark Fingers. A smart move by Coach Gerson, dropping down into a zone. Kasi naka-3 big itong Binyan. Only guys who can shoot the ball from the outside are Lopez and Roca Corva. But they gave up an offensive rebound. Yun lang ang sakit pag nakasona ka.
And both teams with 5 rebounds here in the game. Mark Pingris completing the three-point play. Now he has 5 points. Collado and Michael Maestre exchanging pleasantries downstairs. 24-22. It's been a pretty close first quarter. Neither team lead this ball game by as many as 4. Pagsahan is in the game for the Reapers. Bong. Napoles. 4-3. And Milencio getting the offensive rebound and a field goal, his first here in the game. Both teams are over the foul limit. Now this is the largest lead of the game with at 4 points, 26-22. Gipaya putting on a series of moves. J.J. Pido. Look at the defense of the Reapers. Pido, forced shot.
It's going to be fun.
The referees, like especially Boy Manyalag, this will be the second time that he will be explaining to Coach Jerson Cabilis, and this time it's a non-call.
It's going to be like that the whole
And the
game.
referees will have an earful of these two coaches today. That's a foul on Michael Maestre.
Oh,
And after the foul by Mike Maestre, Bam Lopez poked the eye of Bongalanza.
it's the second motion on Bam Lopez.
Now it's time for Coach Boy Fernandez to talk to the referees.
I mean, being a referee really is a thankless job
Yeah.
in basketball.
So the referees are
See it again
reviewing
here.
it.
Off the ball screen. Look at Bam Lopez there. Oh, oh. There's a swipe going up, but I don't know. From that angle, hindi malinaw. Look at the swipe by Bam Lopez there.
Medyo mabilis eh.
Oh,
Kung pumaster yata yun ah. 26-22, largest lead here in the first period. A minute 16 remaining. And a daily fantasy, fantasy sports ng Pilipinas. Pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sariling dream team sa Daily Fantasy. Dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com. Scan the QR code or click the link to answer the question on the form for a chance to win 500 Daily Fantasy coins. Yeah, it was just an ordinary foul on Michael Maestre. 2 free throws for a technical foul.
second motion, yeah.
Bam Lopez for a second motion. Melencio will take the technical or free throw. You know, this guy Melencio fit right into the system of Coach Jerson Cabilis.
Like, I mean, Ian Milencio, he's a vet. He's been around and he understands what the role he has to play. Kung ano mang team siya, he's going to be asked to bring a lot of energy and specifically defense from the second unit.
And the Reapers completing free throws. They're now 8 out of 10. from the line. Lopez tightly guarded by Melencio. That's what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Bong absorbed the contact. He was able to score going glass.
Thank you, Ian Melencio, for making me look like a genius.
31-22, largest lead of the game. It's a 5-point swing for the Reapers. Pito. Mark Pingris. Collado defending. Shot clock at 5. It's the second for Jay Collado.
That's an easy call to make there for Jay. You know, referees will tell you, you can have that forearm, pero pag nagbanggaan na, bawal mo i-extend yung forearm eh.
He's just, you know, Mark Pingris, he's just too good for Jay Collado.
Too good, too big, too strong.
He cannot defend him alone, so he needs help.
Yes. Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Jerson dito eh. Wanted Jory Nopoles to double up on Ping
Especially when
early.
he turns around
Oh.
and trays the basket. Mark Pingris. That is his average here. 6 points.
So it's a good start offensively for Mark
yeah.
Pingris.
And it's also his a performance here. Now he has 7 points. 14 seconds remaining. 31-24. Now Jory Napoles, he can work inside and he can score outside. And rebounded by Mark Pingris. 10 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. 5 seconds. JJ Pito. Lopez. Bang! That's Joseph Peñaredondo scoring from long distance. He cuts down the lead. 31-27. Joseph Peñaredondo scoring from downtown. Nice look by JJ Pito. Three-pointer from Joseph Peñaredondo.
Hello mga ka-PSL, nandito po tayo sa FILOIL ECOOIL para sa ating shoutout segment. Hatid sa atin ng Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. At ngayon, kasama po natin si Miss Leila and Reyna. Mga madam, meron ba kayong gustong batiin or shoutout? Okay, si Ma'am Leila muna.
Let's go Pangasinan. Let's go MJ. Good luck.
Ma'am Reyna.
Good luck Pangasinan and happy birthday Joshua.
Ayan, happy birthday po. At dahil dyan, congratulations, meron po tayong pichi-pichi galing sa Don Benitos at ang pambansang kasaba. Ayan. Maraming salamat po, Don Benitos, at magbabalik po ang Pilipinas Super League. Thank you so much.
Second period, 31-27. Harvey Pagsanghan back in the game. And rebounded by Joseph Peñaredondo. He scored a three-pointer to finish. Oh! That is his second. Beautiful ending in the first quarter. And beautiful start here in the second period.
They need that someone to knock down shots from the outside to loosen up the paint for guys like Mark Pingris and the Gambler.
Jay Collado short on the three attempt, rebounded by Maestre. Now it's a 1-point ball game and a chance for BIñAN to take the lead here. Taken away, but Pagsangan kicked the ball. So it's going to be BIñAN basketball. Both teams shooting above 50% from the field. Pangasinan 66%, 10 out of 15. BIñAN 11 out of 21.
It's not a surprise because these are a couple teams who lead the league in terms of team scoring.
And it's all black shirts for the rebound. Milencio brings it across, met by JJ Pido. Collado. Milencio across the double coverage. He shoots over Mark Pingers. Rebounded by Joseph Peña-Redondo. Met by Pagsanghan. Mark Pingers. Collado on him. Gimpayan inside to Michael. And Michael will go to the free throw line.
Oh, they've been spamming that high-low action the whole of the
They've been
first
doing
half.
that?
Yeah, they're flashing the opposite big, trying to seal Maestre. That's why they're going with this 3 big lineup.
They did it with Hernandez and with Mark Pingres earlier here in the game.
Gimpayan now with Maestre.
We'll turn you over to Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what's the latest?
Nga si Coach Boy at mula sa pagkatalo nila laban Pangasinan noong elimination, it's how easily his players got frustrated and thrown off their game when things got intense. That's exactly what he drilled into them heading into this matchup. Stay locked in, keep emotions in check, and don't let anything break their focus as they will play with more sense of urgency to force the game too. Well, this first half is saying otherwise as both teams are playing this game with a lot of intense emotion. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Andrea.
It's easy to get frustrated when not getting some calls here. But tama si Coach Boyd, you really have to lock in and understand that you have to win today because no, there's no more tomorrow if they lose.
You know, coming into this ball game, the Reapers, they are number 4 while BIñAN is number 5. Pangasinan with 8 wins and 2 losses. BIñAN with 7 wins and 3 losses. The Reapers defeated BIñAN in Pangasinan last January 25. We cover the ball game. We will talk about that one later on after this timeout. 31-all here in San Juan.
Hawak ko ang laro.
During the elimination round, the Reapers defeated BIñAN 97-8. It was you and me who covered the ball game there at the Robert Estrella Memorial Stadium in Rosales, Pangasinan. That was January 25.
That was probably the best game that Pangasinan has played this season. Up to that point, the most complete game they played. Bamboy went off, but Pangasinan just too deep here for BIñAN in that game, holding home court. Jory Napoles playing well. Hesed Gabo not really having a great season so far, but doing just enough to get them that game.
Shot clock at 8 seconds. Fontanilla seeing action for the first time. King Cortisa missing the 3. And Jory Napoles was there to get the offensive rebound and the putback. And all BIñAN did was sightseeing.
Sightseeing. Parang nasa luneta.
The Reapers up by 2. Peña-Redondo with 2 triples. Another one. This time it's a bad shot. Way off the target. Fontanilla. Pagsanghan trying to be creative, and they fouled Mark Pingres.
Yeah, those are the kinds of fouls that you just born out of frustration. Harvey thought he had the layup, missed the gimme. It's a fouling ping.
Sampo na yata nagamit ni Coach
Nag-rotate
Jason
na.
Cabildes.
Oo.
Jabs Bautista not seeing action here.
Of course, we don't have Mactalio because of injury.
Well, Jabs Bautista is in uniform, while Mactalio is in street clothes. Ruka Curva. Mark Pingres they put on a big guy on Mark Pingres, and it's it's going to be Andy Taganas the immortal. He is tasked to defend Mark Pingris.
Kung immortal si Taganas, ano si Ping? But look at how smart Ping is. He didn't dribble. That was all body first. And then nung umurong si Shaq, sa kanya drinable yung bola. No choice for Taganas but to foul.
Kenny Rogers. Joseph for three.
Go.
After hitting 2 straight, now he missed 2 straight also. Pingris hitting only the back iron. Kenny Rogers is partly blocked there. Napolis. "13 seconds remaining on their shot clock. And Pingris able to get to it. Peña-Redondo, 2 out of 4 from long distance. Gimpaya not forcing it. Pingris. Kenny Rogers. Mark Pingris is fouled. Basketball count. And Pingris tying this ball game at 33 on and a chance to take the lead.
Oh, the patience by Pinoy Sakuragi. The shot fake, baiting 2 guys. Seductive move from Mark Pingris.
How about Kenny Rogers took a curva, only 1 field goal here in the first half.
Well, that's not an ideal start for the gambler, pero andun naman si Kuya Ping. He's playing well.
How about Ping? Mark Pingris, 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Mark Pingris will try to complete the 3-point play. Pingris, he is shooting 52% from the free throw line.
Sinakto mo talaga eh.
Oh, timing lang. Foul away from the ball. This is a good matchup, Michael Wico and Kenny Rogers through the curva.
2 of probably the most physical guards here in the PSL. And we know Michael Wico will either match up against Kenny Rogers or Carlo Lastimosa. Yun ang mga assignment niya dyan eh.
Michael Wico will throw it in. KG Canaleta will see action for the first time.
We have not seen him in a while because of an injury. First game back. See how well he's recovered or if he's in shape.
Fontanilla, easy too. Even with 2 white shirts defending him.
Making things look easy to si Joshua Fontanilla.
Problem with KG Canaleta, he's not 100%. Carlos short on the release. Tagana's able to get to it. Mike will not force it. Mabula. Fingers on him. Fontanilla being chased by Pamboy Makawico. And we have a timeout here in San Juan. 37 for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Fontanilla, he drops it to the cutting Michael Wico, going glass, and will score the first field goal here for him in the second period.
kinatatakot ni Coach Jason ngayong laro ay ang pagputok ng laro ng mga key players ng Binyan. During their elimination round matchup, guys like KG and Carlos struggled to find their rhythm. But with Binyan playing with a sense of urgency, he knew slowing them down this time would be a much tougher task. And right now, that fear is turning into reality. Carlo Lastimosa had a good first quarter. Mark Pingaris is also on his A game. And if they keep this up, it could spell trouble for Pangasinan. Meanwhile, KG is still struggling with his hyperextended right knee and is playing with this 80%. Well, maybe that's a silver lining for the Reapers. Back to you guys.
Well, going back to what I mentioned earlier, KG Canaleta is not 100% because of a hyperextended right knee injury. Fontanilla fouled Pamboy Raimundo.
If you're Coach Boyd, you'll take 80% of KG Canaleta, then no KG Canaleta at all.
Jason Ballesteros also seeing action for the first time for Binyan. And back.
I like our spot here in FILOIL. Interactive. Oh,
remember last year?
Yes.
It was you and me who covered San Juan.
It's still here, yung crack sa table.
Binigyan naman tayo ng crackers na after.
Oh, pagkatapos.
Chichiria. Paborito mo pa naman yan.
Thank you, Sen.
Well, mamaya maglalaro po ang San Juan versus Verdiamonds at birthday ni Senator Jinggoy kahapon eh.
Baka ma-replay yung last year.
Sabihin natin. Oo nga, no? Ang dami na pala nating pinagdaanan, Mark. And of course with Andrea. Bench points, look at that. Pangasinan, 23 bench points all in all. Binyan with only 18. Corteza has fouled, taking the shot. You know, after the call made by referee Boyong Manyalak, Jerson Cavite saying, thank you.
Yeah, because they're already in the penalty with 5.5 minutes left. And that's just the second team foul for Binyan. So Coach Jerson not happy. From his point of view, anyway.
Fontanilla at the line, getting the first free throw. He is shooting so far perfectly from the free throw line here in the PSL President's Cup.
And the great game from King Gurtiza last game against Pureland. 12 points, 3 boards off the bench.
He rarely sees the line here in the PSL President's Cup. That's why he is shooting 100%. Redondo. Rebounded by Taganas. Perfectly timed by Taganas. Baco Wico with no room to breathe. Corteza. And rebounded by Jason Ballesteros.
Again, Corteza, one of those guys.
And a bad pass by Pomboy.
So to finish my thought.
Now we always say that he really commits mistakes.
But that's already... Diretso pa kay Coach Boyet. Nakita ko yung mukha ni Coach Boyet eh. Papunta pa lang yung bola. Nakasimangot na siya.
Well, he is a good point guard. One of the best in the pros. Talking about Coach Boyet Fernandez. Fontanilla. Taganas. Corteza. Blocked by Joseph Redondo.
Gurtiza should have taken that first shot instead of dribbling into trouble.
Now, I love the energy of Binyan here with 4 minutes and 15 remaining. 3, it rims out, rebounded by King Corteza. That was the first attempt of KG.
We're seeing Ralph Robin here in the scorers table. Good to see him back after that injury scare in the first quarter. You had a great start, Sandy.
You take out Fontanilla and Corteza back in the game, Robin and Hesed Gabo, parang wala lang, you know?
And that's the
really same intensity in terms of defense.
The skill set, intensity, walang hindi mo mababa yung level of play.
Yes.
Ng perimeter guys na itong Pangasinan.
Good point. (39-35). It's a 4-point game. KG with only 1 attempt. He did not start here in the game. That is his second attempt. He is 0 of 2 from the field, and he thought he was fouled. Another pass to Mike Mabulak. You know, if he is facing the basket, it's very hard for him to miss.
Oh, him and Michael Calesaan really played the same way. Basta nasa paint, sure to.
Pero si Michael Mabulak, medyo may pagka-jump shooter eh. Mid-range.
Mid-range.
41-36. It's a 6-point lead. And suddenly, Carol Lastimosa is scoreless here in the second period. Mark has been missing his shots.
Oh,
And Joseph is out. Oh,
no, I could see that coming from the backcourt. Nagbabanggaan ka agad ito si Peña Redondo and si Ralph Robin.
it was like an uppercut.
They were jockeying for position on the fast break. Peña Redondo trying to prevent Robin from flying down the court and getting a forward pass.
You know, this is a very important game for BIÑAN because the Reapers are enjoying a twice-to-beat advantage. And let's take a look at this one, Mark.
Oh, it's a clothesline.
Clothesline. It was not an uppercut.
In the
And
wrestling
it happened right in
parlance.
front of referee Jerry
Oh,
Gabriel.
yeah. Why would you do that if you're Peña Redondo? It's right in front of the referee. And the Pangasinan boys forgot about Ralph Robin on the floor.
And he was playing good, by the way. You know,
Yeah.
he has 2 triples. He is 2 of 4 from long distance. He puts a lot of energy there inside the court for Coach Boyet. And now he's gone.
Yeah, and then you can't argue that because there's intent. The intent was there. It was clear as day. And it wasn't like Robin was doing anything to him.
Yeah, he was just running, going down the court.
Exactly. So that's going to be, you see our referees there conferring with our technical committee on the far end of the screen.
Well, the initial call was thrown out.
Yeah, he was
Disqualifying foul.
disqualifying foul
But
immediately.
they're reviewing it, so. Yes, Jerry Gabriel.
Yeah, it's an easy call.
Pinaganda pa, sa gitna na.
Sa gitna talaga.
So going back to what I said earlier, he was playing good. 2 of 4 from long distance. He was playing with a lot of energy there. He was
Yeah.
defending.
Yeah.
You know, this is a very important game for BIñAN. Coming into this ball game, they're at the number 5 spot.
And you can't give a guy like Ralph Robin. You see him miss his first free throw. He was out for a while because of that injury scare, but can't give him a look like this because he can get hot quick. Poor decision making from Joseph Peña Redondo.
Good point, Mark, and the score is 42 for Pangasinan, 35 for BIñAN. Now JJ Pido will be guarding Ralph Robin. Mike, that's a travel. Yung inangat alam na natin traveling na
Traveling
no?
agad eh. And then Coach Jerson's asking that BIñAN does the same thing on the other end, so he's asking itawag din sa BIñAN. And going back to the Peña Redondo foul, Sandy, if BIñAN ends up winning this game, they won't have him tomorrow because he's going to probably be suspended.
Yes. So we'll ask the officials later on. Pero may 1 game yun kasi disqualifying ka agad
Oh, disqualifying. Thrown out siya. That's probably going to be a suspension.
And the screen by Taganas. Hesed Gabo.
Nice
Mike
pass.
Mabulak. Rebounded by Pido. 3-on-3 break. Now it's a 3-on-4. Pamboy not forcing it. Carol Lastimosa very quiet here in the second period. Now Wico, this is our daily fantasy marquee matchup, and Lastimosa committing a turnover.
Oh, nice
Michael
pass.
Wico is blocked by Jason. He gets it back. You know, that's what you get if you will not give up on the play.
Michael Wico does not give up on anything.
Michael Wico with his 3rd field goal of the game. He has 6 points and 3 rebounds. Beautiful reverse by Michael Wico. We'll be right back.
Hi PSL fans, this is Michael Wico ng Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Dahil na sa Daily Fantasy, ang fantasy sports ng Pilipinas. Pumili ng top basketball player at mag-build ng sariling team sa Daily Fantasy. Dahil dito, sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com.
Paco Wico. Scored 22 points in their last game versus Pure Blends and was our best player of the game. Shot 10 of 13 from the field, 4 assists and 2 steals. Played his best so far here in the PSL President's Cup. Our daily fantasy marquee matchup. Let's take a look at the numbers, Mark.
So far, almost equal. Rebounds ang pinagkaiba natin. Two guys defending each other. We expected it. Pinag-usapan natin sa pregame. Hindi pa pwede ipasok uli si Shaq because he was just taken out.
Well, pawis na itong si Shaq Taganas, no? All right, 2 minutes and 5 remaining in the first half. The largest lead of the game at 9 points. And to recap what happened earlier, wala na po si Joseph Peña-Redondo, gone here in the game. He committed a disqualifying foul 3 possessions ago. Here is Pido. You know, it's very physical there, Mark.
It is very physical. There's a lot of bumping and grinding in there.
Robin spins, and that's a travel.
Naipit eh.
Tama naman yung tawag eh.
No, naipit si Ralph dun sa spin.
Alam mo, they have to be careful with their emotions because na-warning na sila kanina eh.
And you're up 9 points. I know it's intense. It's the playoffs, but you're gonna have to check.
Kaya,
But
kaya trabaho na kasi sa coach, huwag muna. Eh, di ba?
yeah, taga-awat.
Tagawat yan. Coach, may warning na tayo.
Kumbaga, may bad cup, may good cup.
Kasi lahat sa charge yan sa coach eh.
Head coach ka eh. Siyempre sa'yo lahat. Sasaluhin mo lahat yan.
Whoops, and the officials, they are reviewing it, and the PSL President's Cup 2025 would like to thank Ball Out Hoops, Daily Fantasy Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, JSR Construction, and supported by Carlos PH Sportswear, MBC Sports Incorporated, Eurotel, Sogo, and Don Benitos.
You're checking out the screen from Esid Gabo. Ayun, may pitik.
From that angle, hindi natin masyado. Ito, tingnan natin.
Watch the right elbow of Esid Gabo, the one with the sleeve. Boom. Ayun.
Coach din yun.
Fake.
Faking a foul.
Okay.
Mark.
Okay.
So that's the problem. KG Canaleta is not 100% because of hyperextended knee. And Joseph Peña-Redondo gone already for committing a disqualifying foul, knocking down Ralph Robin 4 possessions ago. Farito in the game. Had a solid first quarter, by the way.
Some guys just getting lost in the shuffle here. Kasi nga lalalim ng mga team na to.
It's a good problem. Vido. Mark. Carlo Lastimosa is fouled. And it's a shooting foul. Number 2 on Harvey Pagsanghan. Ano, bilis ng palitan talaga ng dalawang pupunan eh.
Okay, you have the luxury of depth. Gagamitin mo talaga. You're not afraid of foul trouble. You're not afraid of guys having bad games because you have that depth to counter it. You have the next man up, literally. Injured si Mactalio, may bongga lansa.
Oo.
Diba?
Carlo Lastimosa is shooting 50% from the free throw line. And he gets the second free throw. He averaged 10 points. Here in the PSL President's Cup. This is his 8th game for BIÑAN. Bongga lanza. Oh, it did not go in.
But still,
Bong will go to the free throw line.
that's a great variation for Coach Gerson, sending Galanza down in the post, attacking that smaller defender. And the luxury of having Bong Galanza, the veteran, off your bench, na kahit wala kang maktalyo, it's okay.
Bong Galanza, this is his 10th game. He averages 7 points a game and shooting 66 from the free throw line. And here, the Pangasinan Abona Reapers is shooting 12 out of 16 from the free throw line, and three-point shooting for both non-factor here in the first half.
Well, you've seen a lot of free throws, a lot of points in the paint, also a lot of fouls.
Yes.
In a 5-second violation. It's a 5-second violation. Great press by Pangasinan.
Ralph Robin back with 59 seconds remaining.
It's an offense-defense substitution here for Coach Gerson. Pangsanghan coming in for defense, Robin back for offense.
Bong. Shot clock at 4.
Oh.
And a bad pass by Hesed Gabo.
Robin was flaring out to the corner. Akala ni Hesed pa-pop up eh. And here's the offense-defense sub again.
Well, Harry Pagsangan is much bigger than Ralph Robin. Look at Hesed Gabo and JJ Pido.
Kanina pa yung dalawang yun.
It's not Karate Kid anymore. 37 seconds remaining. Ryan Suwa. Good cut. Tagana's taking care of it. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock at 18 seconds. 45-36.
It's going to be a
9-point lead for the Reapers.
That's going to be a top ball screen here for Hesed Gabo. Goes the first, hit the second. Right there.
Gabo will not get the bounce. Harvey Pagsangan scoring, putting the ball back into the hole. Kita mo yung papektos. Unti-unting nahulog yung bola eh, no? And let's take a look at our move of the half. And it's gonna be the putback of Harvey Pagsangan.
Look at that. Out-muscling Carlo Lastimosa for position in the tip for that 11-point lead going to the second half.
47 for the Pangasinan Abona Reapers. 36 for the BIÑAN Beast Motorcycle Tire Game X. Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the President's Cup Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10. Here is Carl Tubig with the penetration. King Cortiza in the game. At number 9. Oh, good bounce pass by Fontanilla. That's the problem with the Bureau Beds, you know, very inconsistent with their defense. Top 8. Good backdoor play. Suruma recognizing the teammate.
Coach Philip Cesar not happy. Kanina nakaupo pa siya. Ngayon tumayo na.
Making it on 7th. Getting the rebound, but he turned the ball over. Vida with a Ball fake, and resulted to a field goal there for J.J. Vito. Confusing the defense of the Filipinas Navy Águilas.
Sliding into number 6.
Oh! Will they count it or not?
Oh, what a shot.
That's how you close a quarter. And they will review it. So let's review it.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That was good in the moment you let it go.
Wow.
Look at that.
Through at number 5.
Was it Peralta? De La Cruz. Peralta. Oh! Big shot. Pamboy Raimundo. A three-pointer to finish the first quarter.
Cracking into the top 4.
Nice move by Cyrus Tabi. How did he do that?
Cyrus Tabi.
He averaged 28 minutes here. He's a Russell Stump.
Again, slow-mo. Roy was all bad.
Podium time at number 3.
Katimbuhan. Oh, a lot of spin move there by John Katimbuhan.
My goodness. Where did he go? John Katimbuhan dropping the defenders like they were bad habits.
It's like, it's a case of now you see me, now you don't. Too many spins there for John Katimbuhan.
At number 2.
Did not start.
Ooh,
He
nutmeg.
gets the steal.
Nutmeg. Look at that. 4 white shirts.
My guess with the finish.
4 white shirts on the
Bukakan
break.
din, no? Gonzaga did not play in the first half.
They're looking for the guru. He has Ron Dennis on him now. That's the risk.
And the top play of the week.
What a shot by Suwal. That was a prayer. With almost no more time remaining. And that's one of the worst fouls that I've ever seen. Kareem Huntley committing the foul.
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
Hawak ko ang laro.
Mga ka-PSL, andito po tayo muli sa FILOIL ECOOIL Center dito sa San Juan City. At ngayon kasama ko si Kuya Ash para magbigay sa atin ng pagbate at shoutout. Kuya Ash, meron ka bang gustong batiin?
Binabati ko yung family ko sa Laguna, sa Cavite, tsaka family ng girlfriend ko sa Batasan.
Ayan, maraming salamat po sa inyo. At dahil dyan, meron po tayong merch at saka mga pasalubong galing sa Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba at Eurotel. Pati na rin ang Sogo. May binibigay na rin. Maraming salamat po sa ating lahat.
Back here inside the FILOIL ECOOIL Center in the city of San Juan, the Reapers in control are by 11 points against BIñAN, 47-36. Some highlights back in the first half.
It was very physical in that first half. Saw a lot of bumps, a lot of contact, a lot of sweet nothings. But really the hustle and the grit of Pangasinan spelled the difference here in that first half. That's why they have this 11-point lead. And you see why later when we see the halftime stats. And on the other end, BIñAN started well. Mark Pingris reverting back to his old self. Carlo Lastimosa, great start as well. Really the depth and the teamwork and the chemistry of the Reapers were in full display in that first half. And for BIñAN, they're really just getting in the way of themselves. You see the field goal shooting here, 53% and only 36 for BIñAN. The rebounding, Reapers out-rebounding that vaunted front line of BIñAN. And the biggest difference for me right now, the bench points and the free throw shooting, 17 attempts and 28 bench points here. That's a 5-point, 15-point difference when you add the bench points and the free throws together. And that's too much for BIñAN.
6 lead changes and 4 deadlocks back in the first half. And the biggest scoring one is from BIñAN. They're tying the ball game at 31-all. A 9-0 run, and our updated, or the latest from our daily fantasy marquee matchup, Wico and Carlo Lastimosa almost even there.
Almost even, living up to expectations here for both these stars. Wico doing much of his damage off the ball. Carlo doing most of his damage with the ball. Look at that, the hustle of Michael Wico.
And he was big. He had big shots back in the first half. I'm talking about Carlo Lastimosa. Most of his points came from the first quarter.
And then yet those 6 early points in that first quarter. We see Bong Galanza. We talked about bench scoring. He's got 12 of the 28 points off the bench here for Pangasinan. And for BIñAN, Sandy, again, we talked about them getting in the way of themselves. None more exemplified by Joseph Peña Redondo getting thrown out after starting the game so well.
Now that's the problem with BIñAN, because KG Candeleta not in perfect condition because of a hyperextended knee injury. Mark Pingers playing limited minutes here, scoring 9 points in the first half, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And Joseph Peña Redondo, by the way, he's gone already because of a disqualifying foul he committed in the mid part of the second period.
Just poor decision making.
Yep. So BIñAN will start with Christian Hernandez, Chris Fajarito, Carlo Lastimosa, Ruga Curva, and Pamboy Raimundo. The Reapers will start with Napoles, Ralph Robin, Eset Gabo, Michael Wico, and Jay Collado. This is their starting 5.
I remember when he covered si Christian Fajarito in his first game, he played well. He had 20 points.
Yep.
See, that ball sticks around too much on the ball handler's hand for BIñAN.
This is the 5th game of Chris Fajarito. Hernandez is the last one to touch the ball. And gusto niya pa-review. Coach's challenge yan.
Again, early challenge.
Right? So pag natalo ka sa coach's challenge,
you lose a timeout. Right?
Kailangan na isang timeout.
Well, we've seen this before. We had the coach's challenge in the first half.
That was in Antipolo when Coach Neil Parado challenged the call early in the first quarter.
Tapos wala na siyang magamit, dikit yung laro.
Dikit yung laro. Wala. Ano na.
See what Coach Boyd is asking about there in that challenge. I guess it's going to be successful. I see referee Boying Manyala pointing the other way.
Tama lang. So, both days with BIñAN. Ayun.
Yeah.
Tama yung sinabi ni Christian Hernandez. Challenge mo, challenge. Sayang din. It's going to be their possession. They're down by 11 points.
Hirap sa ganyan. You have to make it work. You have to score.
Yep.
Para hindi masayang yung challenge mo.
Pamboy rises up for 3. Yes, sir.
There you go. That's how you make that challenge successful.
Pamboy Raimundo with his first field goal here in the second half. He has 7 points already, scored 4 points in the first half. Napoles will try to answer and rebounded by Pamboy Raimundo. He is shooting 2 of 3 from the field right now, 7 points. Pamboy, Chris back to Pamboy. He will not hesitate to take it, and he comes up empty. Still no three-point field goal for Chris Fajarito here in the game. 47-39. Collado, 4-3. Yes!
You can hear the confidence from Coach Gerson Gapiles shouting, "Go Jay! Go Jay!"
He's been taking a lot of threes recently.
And he's making them.
And that will be his first here in the game and the first after 4 games. Astimosa, Pamboy. Hernandez asking for it. Feeling the mismatch inside, and it's a 3-second violation.
Coach Gerson looking like manghuhula. Kanina
like a referee.
na-predict niya yung 3 points si Jay Collado. Ngayon na-predict niya yung 3-second violation.
Mafe-feel mo yun eh. 50-39, still an 11-point lead, the largest in the game. Robin. You know, he's very good in using those screens, Mark.
That's what Coach Gerson likes to run for Ralph Robin. Sending him off staggered screens, letting him create.
Andrea Veloso, what's the latest?
Binyan is letting their emotions get the best of them, and Coach Boyd knows that's a problem. We saw it in the first half, players getting frustrated, forcing the issue, and straying from the game plan just because they were trailing. That's exactly what he addressed at halftime. For the second half, the message is clear. Stay composed, trust the system, and don't rush possessions. Coach Boyd wants his squad to show maturity, lock in defensively, locate their shooters, and most importantly, get back on defense. Back to you guys.
That's how you perfectly paint Binyan back in the first half.
Yeah, their emotions got the best of them. They weren't able to really control themselves when push came to shove. And again, yung best example mo dun si Joseph Peña-Redondo.
And Chris Fajarito will score for the first time here in the second half. And Fajarito with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Again, they're running the same play. Robin will not force it. Nice fake by Collado. He attacks, and he will score. So 5 straight points for Jay Collado here in the third.
Jay Collado looking like a spring chicken. They're getting downhill and making that finger roll.
15 of the 24. Pamboy short on the 3. Good backs out by Joy Napoles. Collado! 7 points straight for Collado plus a foul. Sabi kagad ni, after making that shot, sabi kagad ni Coach Gerson, one stop, a free throw pay.
Excited lang si Coach eh. Alam niya isushoot kasi ni Gerson yung ni Jason Collado yung free throw, Jay Collado, excuse me. And then he's asking his guys to get back down on defense.
Jay Collado, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line.
Look at those eyes, he's locked in.
He is averaging 6 points a game, and he misses the bonus free throw. Nonetheless, he has 7 points already here in the third. Pamboy, Pingris providing the screen. Robin chasing him down. Gimpayan. Biglang nabusto eh, no? Biglang naging open eh.
Lumusot. I mean,
pag nalusot na yung ulo, sabi nila, pasok na yan. Nawala si Michael Wigo.
a rare turnover by Hesed Gabo.
Pamboy, he is 1 out of 2 here in the third from long distance. Gimpayan is fouled. Well, he could be a major spark here in the third for Binyan, and this could be the start of something big for them.
They need somebody to start the fire. Now, J-Mark Gimpayan could be that guy, getting offensive rebounds, energy plays. And just like that, Coach Gerson sensing things since Michael Babulak back in.
Gimpayan versus the Aguilas. He was in double figures and perfect from the field.
As you say, perfect. He misses a free throw.
Bakit kasi ni J-Mark Gimpayan averaging 8 points a game and shooting 68% from the free throw line. 55-44. Reapers with a twice-to-beat advantage coming into the second round. And the semifinals will start on Friday in Caloocan. Gabo taken away by Carlo Lastimosa. And that's a foul committed from behind on Ralph Robin. And 3 white shirts did not come back to defend the transition of BIñAN, and Melencio going in for Hesed Gabo.
And this guy also has to get going.
Yeah.
Carlo talked about him at halftime. He had 6 points in that first quarter. Silent right after that.
Well, he took so many shots already. So many attempts for Carlo Lastimosa. And it's been shooting below 50% from the free throw line here in the game. It's a 10-point lead for the Reapers. Coming out of nowhere is Pamboy Raimundo. Knocking that ball away from Jay Collado. And Lastimosa asking for the ball. Kenny Rogers is wide open, but will not score from long distance. Why is Carlo Lastimosa frustrated?
Because he didn't get the ball. He had a great seal down low on Ralph Robin. He felt like he had the advantage. That's how he scored his first 6 points. Sealing on Ralph Robin in the post.
Melencio, Bong Galanza, Michael Mabulag, Jay Collado, and Michael Wico for the Reapers. That's a good hustle on the part of Pamboy Raimundo.
And that's a vet for you, getting things done on
Naiwan na nga siya
defense.
doon, siya lang mag-isa, di ba?
Pressure lang si Bong Galanza, and Bong Galanza was not ready for that. 4 straight turnovers for Pangasinan, Sandy. You hear the frustration for Coach Gerson.
Ang lapit kasi natin kay Coach Gerson.
Oh, mamaya, malapit-lapit din tayo.
Pamboy. Short is Gimpayan. Mapula coming down with it. So BIñAN is shooting 16 of 45 from the field. That's below 50%. Nice catch by Michael. And I like the entry pass coming from Jay Collado.
Beautiful entry pass. And you know, the recognition by Jay and Mike, the reverse seal and the lob. Matagal na magkakasama yung dalawang yan.
Yan yung hinihingi kanina kay Carlo Lastimosa.
Oo.
Problema yung entry pass, ang hirap. Ball taken away by Michael Wico. Jay will not force it. Bong is wide open. Rebounded by Gimpayan. Pamboy keeping an eye on him is Melencio. Lastimosa guarded by Wico. Look at the defense of Michael Wico. This is our daily fantasy marquee matchup. Look at the help and the switch of Jay Collado. Pamboy will not get the call. It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
Great team defense by Pangasinan. The switching, the ball pressure. Nowhere to go for BIñAN right there. And Jay Collado, as tired as he is, what an effort from the big guy.
And he gets high fives coming from his teammates going to their bench.
Bigyan nyo ng tubig.
Oh, sino ba naman hindi matutuwa, di ba?
Oh.
That was the second time, and he made Carlo Lastimosa's life miserable.
See the points from turnovers here. BIñAN with 9, Pangasinan with 7.
Bong. Shot clock down to 2. And it's a 24-second shot clock violation. They are going to review it. 24 seconds, sabi ng table officials. Whoops. Imagine, may warning na itong for my bench decor, warning na ito.
We'll check it again if that shot counts.
Wala, zero na yan, no?
Zero na eh. Nasa kamay po eh. Oh, there's a technical, Sandy. May warning na nga kanina. I understand.
Ay, kasi sa sequence na yun, may foul na hindi tinawag according to Coach Jefferson. Tapos yung 24, basta naputukan pa.
Naputukan pa. Pasok sana.
Oo, pasok
Diba?
pa naman.
And Coach Jefferson saying, eh, kung hindi foul yung gagawin din namin.
Gerson Cabiltes, the head coach of the Pangasinan Abono Reapers.
Oh, he has to take it easy now. He has a tech. He does not want to join Peña Redondo being thrown out.
Kaya yan yung that's the use of having a dugout. Hindi kayo magkikita, di ba?
That's a legal screen.
The BIYAN will be called for the offensive foul. Narinig naman natin yung report kanina during the intro ni Andrea Veloso paano nag-prepare itong Reapers. Alam mo kasi yung laro nila sa elimination, yung nagkasunod-sunod yung talo nila eh, no? San Juan versus tapos Jensen, talo sila eh.
Yeah, yun yung period na ang lalakas ng kalaban nila and then every day may laro.
Oo, tapos nag-straight 5 wins naman.
Oh, look at Shaq. What hustle from the big boy.
Yun nag-contribute yung mga pinapasok ni Coach, Coach Gerson. Mark Pingers coming down with it.
Now this unit is more tailored for defense. Galanza, Shaq, Ian Melesio.
Look at Taganas is very ready in defending Mark Pingers. Inisa pa nga niya yung shorts niya eh.
Ni-ready niya yung sarili niya eh.
Tama ba yung Tagalog ko? KG Caleta back in the game. Scoreless here. Again, he's suffering for a hyperextended knee injury. Canaleta scoreless. Mark Pingers outside. Bam Lobos also back in the game for BIñAN. Pingers providing the screen. That's how you screen. Erase ka talaga.
Oh.
Mark Pingers inside. Taganas in front of him. 24-second shot clock violation.
Ang dami natin nakikita ang 24-second shot clock violation.
Because of the defense.
That's great defense. Not just by Pangasinan. Pinakita din kanina ng BIñAN. You know, Sandy, this is where I feel like BIñAN drew the short end of the stick. Pag nag-iikot sila sa point guard, nothing against Bam Lopez, but they had Robbie Manalang last season. So, you know, they were a bit deeper in that spot. Bam Lopez is going to be challenged here.
Bong, he gets by Kenny Rogers. A minute 45 remaining in the third. JJ Canaleta. Here is Kenny Rogers. He will drive to the baseline. He forces the shot. Lopez unable to control it.
Great defense by Pangasinan at the point of attack.
Milencio. Mabulak. Open momentarily.
That's a shot. All day, every day. All day, every day. That's Michael Mabulak at his best.
You see how he adjusted after the call made by Coach Gerson Cabiltes?
Hiningi niya.
That's how you adjust. If you will see your players there, tsaka yung depensa, babaguhin mo bigla yung tawag ng play.
Ng play.
Largest lead of the game at 13 points, 59-46.
good screens.
Kenny Rogers still scoreless here in the third. He's been struggling. And that's a foul on Pido. Now, it was a hard foul given up by Pido. And for me, that's how you foul an incoming player.
I think the referees will have to check intent again. But I feel like they have to check what happened with Harvey and Bam Lopez after the play. Remember, may second motion kanina si Bam Lopez. We'll wait for the quick decision by officials. Just a push. Here's the foul. Just a good hard play of foul by Pido. Look at the second motion. Hindi pinakita. Just a play of foul by JJ Pido. After, ayun no. May second motion na naman si Bam Lopez eh. Look at after the play.
Malakas din itong si Harvey Pagsangan.
Oo. Lalo pag nakabuelo.
Played for the Gilas Youth, the 16 under and 18 under team.
Nadidistraction ng fans ng Binyan dun sa side.
Yes, and he averaged 10 points when he was with Gilas Youth. Played for the University of the East and transferred for Emilio Aguinaldo College in his last year in 2003. "30 seconds to go. Largest lead, 14 points, 60-46. Canaleta misfires on the three, and we have a foul. It's going to be on Harvey Pagsanghan.
Coach Boyd's asking for a replay. That's 3 on Harvey. And this is where you start to miss a Mac Talio. See the bottom end of your screen on the blockout, Harvey with a push. That's no different from what JJ Pido did earlier, I feel like.
The difference was Pagsanghan did not go down while Pido went down.
Just a push, yeah.
Pareho lang.
Pareho lang. Walang penalty. Wala pa sa penalty itong Pangasinan. So, it's going to be just the baseline out of bounds here for Binyan.
It will be the first quarter na walang pang penalty. With 21 seconds to go.
Baka mabati mo.
Penalty na sila pero
Next foul.
ibig sabihin ko yung
Kanina marami.
sa first half, second half, 3 minutes penalty na yung dalawa eh. Yung dalawang kupunan eh. Scouted oh.
Scouted na ata ni Coach Gerson yung tawag. Like any good coach should be doing. Alam mo dapat tinatakbo ng kalaban.
Shot clock at 7. Lopez is fouled. That was a good move by Lopez. Nine seconds remaining.
The Binyan just bleeding for points. They only have 10 points in this quarter. Bakit tayo yung sinasabi ni Coach Gerson? Hindi kami yung taga-sub dito.
Mag-sub ka. Kasi
pwede sa second on the make.
Ang problema, tapos na eh. In between pwede, pag non-shooting team ka.
Oh.
Ha? Coming up next, San Juan, the home team, will take on the visiting the Diamonds of Malabon. 3 seconds. Milencio. It's a 13-point lead for the Reapers going into the fourth quarter. Pangasinan 60, Binyan 47. We'll be right back.
Hello mga ka-PSL, nandito po tayo sa Pilipinas Super League para sa ating in-game trivia hatid sa atin ng Daily Fantasy. Dito hawak mo ang laro at ngayon kasama ko si Miss Jing. Miss Jing, sino po ang sinusuportahan yung team ngayong game?
Pangasinan Abono Reapers.
Ayan, meron po ba kayong gustong i-shoutout or batiin?
Shoutout sa husband ko, kay Rafi, sa mga anak namin, si Ralph Robin, at Martin, Raven, at Evan na nanonood sa live. Shoutout din sa Sereno and Robin family at sa mga office mate ko sa DBP, ICT, SMD, especially sa mga boss ko, si Sir Jem at si Ma'am Eileen Trajano.
Ayan, ready na po ba kayo para sa ating in-game trivia?
Ready.
Ayan, ito po ang question natin. Anong team ang kinabibilangan ni Hesed Gabo last President's Cup 2024?
Nueva Ecija Capitals.
Ayan, alam na alam yan ni ma'am. Kaya congratulations ma'am, dahil nanalo ka ng special loot bags galing sa Daily Fantasy. Kaya ano pang hinihintay natin sa mga manonood dyan? Join us at playdailyfantasy.com. Dahil sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Magbabalik po ang Pilipinas Super League. Maraming salamat.
Hawak ko ang laro.
We are now in the fourth quarter, and in the third, Pangasinan outscored BIñAN 13-11, but in the second period, Pangasinan outscored BIñAN 16-9. Yan yun yung umpisa, yung problema ng BIñAN. Now they're down by 13 points here in the fourth quarter.
Now imagine in 2 quarters, they only had the combined 20 points. So in terms of offense, and if BIñAN is a team that averages 85 points per game, Sandy.
Ryan Sual, 4-3. Can't get it a full. Bonga Lanza is shaking up a little bit. Look at the three-point shooting for both teams. BIñAN is 3 out of 18 from long distance. Abono Reapers 3 out of 9. Mabula, he is facing the basket.
He's facing the basket in the paint. Kailangan ma-meet yung dalawang requirement.
He is unstoppable if he is inside the shaded lane and facing the basket.
Facing the basket.
And how about KG Canaleta? 0 points, 0 rebounds, and 0 assists. And he continues to miss.
Still a 0. You can see it. Kind of off timing patong si KG.
He is 0 of 3 from the field. He's not 100%, as I mentioned earlier, because of his hyperextended knee injury. Milencio, Taganas, Mabulak, Galanza, and Cortiza for the Reapers. Chris Farito. Sua lost it momentarily. Here's a three-pointer. Short is Carlos Lastimosa.
3 of 19. Again, you talked about it at the start of the broadcast, Sandy. BIñAN does not have that knockdown shooter in this lineup.
Yes, they are just shooting 36% from long distance. Milencio attacking the baseline. Canaleta unable to stop the shot of Milencio.
And for BIñAN, why did you stop playing? Walang tawag.
Yes.
There's no whistle. You continue playing. That's why Milencio got that layup.
(13 on the 24. You know,
Guys are just bouncing off Shaq Taganas. Kanina, we saw Kenny Rogers Rococorva trying to drive around him. He bounced off Shaq Taganas. This time it's JJP.
that's the importance of having a Taganas.
Look, it's not a foul.
He may not be scoring.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's not a foul. Siya yung bumangga kay Shaq eh. Tumalbog lang siya kay Shaq.
Ang tawag din sa mga referee, you initiated the contact.
Exactly.
That's why he is still here. Cortiza outside to Michael. He is facing the basket.
Pero not in the paint. That's a bit outside by the 15-foot line.
Largest lead of the game, 66-47. Well, we're right back with more action. King Cortiza is being helped out by his teammates and going out. We did not see what happened.
It happened away from the play. Ayun, nakaapak siya ng paa on the pass. He was the one who got that assist. Yung pag-landing niya. We'll have to see it again. But Michael Mabulak playing one heck of a game. 13 points, 9 rebounds. Look at that, 6 of 7 from the field, Sandy.
And a 6-0 run here for the Reapers.
Yeah, the field goal percentage for BIÑAN is really gone down. Watch it again on the step back off the pass. Ayun, the left
Siya
foot.
na mag-isa. BIÑAN shooting 31%, 16 of 51 from the field. Now that's painful to say on air.
Hindi lang yun.
Yeah, especially that you are trying to play for another day. And Chris Farito, also his numbers are down here in the game.
Everybody's numbers are down for BIñAN. Lastimosa hasn't been able to really get going after that great first quarter. Ping stuck at 9, all in the first half.
Watch out for Mabulak. And the steal by Ryan Sua. Fourth quarter action, 6.5 remaining. That's a carry.
Yeah, easy call. That's a carry. And I was about to say that Ryan Sua can be that guy who can, light it up really quick.
Hindi nag-hesitate siya. Inalimutan niya mag-dribble eh.
Yun, sabi nga ni Coach Boy, just go. Ginamit mo yung ball screen, just go.
Oo nga eh. Kaya sabi, pag may ball screen, atake ka eh. Pag wala, ibigay mo na lang.
As a coach, that's one of the things I really hate. Guys na humihingi ng ball screen, hindi
Tapos
gagamitin.
mag-hesitate?
Oo. Papagurin mo yung teammate mo, tapos di mo gagamitin.
Carol Lastimosa. He is fouled. It's not in the act of shooting. So Lastimosa, only 8 points here in the game.
See, after he had that quick 6 points, nilagay na ni Coach Gerson si Michael Wico dito kay Carlo. And he's been stuck at 8 since. Only 2 points after that.
Carol Lastimosa is shooting 3 out of 7 from the field. Playing for 23 minutes. As I mentioned earlier, he has 8 points here. Pamboy. He is 2 of 4 from the field. He has 8 points also. Great. The problem with BIñAN.
What is that now, Sandro?
3-point shooting.
3 of 20.
Michael Wico outside to Milencio. He gets by Pamboy. Napoles. Canaleta reaching in. Michael Mabulak facing the basket.
In the paint. 2 points. 15 points, 9 rebounds for Big Mike.
Michael Mabulak shooting 8 out of 9 from the field. 68-49. Pamboy. Oh, what a move by Pamboy Raimundo. Pamboy Raimundo now with 10 points, 3 of 5 from the field here in the game. Time is not on their side anymore.
And the only guy in double digits here for BIñAN. I love the pace here by Pangasinan. Very methodical, very deliberate. Just executing. And as I say that almost a turnover? Yeah, it is a turnover.
Michael Wico step out of bounds. And we'll turn you over now to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
King Cortiza suffers a 7 out of 10 pain on his ankle. In the meantime, it is considered as a sprain. But for safety reasons, he will be under more observation and will sit out for the rest of the game. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea Veloso. Mahirap, no? Pag may
7 out of 10, masakit yun.
Importanteng game. Tapos, Farito is fouled. Also, Farito, if you will take a look at his numbers, 9 points, 4 of 10 from the field, shooting 44% from the field.
That's pedestrian numbers for Pajarito based on what we've seen him do in previous games.
Farito at the line.
No, I rarely see big guys that take a dip like that in the free throw line. Tingnan mo yung free throw ni Fajarito. Usually bigs, braso-braso lang yan eh. Look at him take that dip. Oh?
Now Farito is shooting 40% from the field, 4 of 10. Napoles. Bong. 68-52. Chris.
Short.
Very short.
Very, very short. No confidence in that shot, Sandy. 3 of 21 now for BIÑAN.
Hesed Gabo. Michael Mabulak. Three-pointer underway. Bullseye!
And the celly from Michael Wico.
That was a painful three.
That hurts.
A dagger.
Look at the deliberate pace by Hesed Gabo, taking his time, using that ball scheme, finding Michael Wico deep in the corner. Ice in his veins.
9 points for Michael Wico, 3 out of 5 from the field, and that was his first three-pointer here in the game. 71-52 under 4 minutes to go. 13 of the 24, Pamboy. And Michael Mabulak coming down with it.
That's a double-double from Michael Mabulak. His 10th rebound to go along with 15 points. Look at Hesed Gabo just wasting clock.
Well, they can't afford to do it because time is on their side.
The turnovers are really piled up here for Pangasinan in the second half. They have 16 now.
Coach Gerson Cabitos using 16 players here in the game.
That's trademark Coach Gerson, really maximizing the depth of his lineup. It really wore down.
No, only 15. Kasi did not play, by the way. Using 15 players. Ganyan lang eh, maano ka na eh, ma-amaze ka na. Kasi yung rotation niya, pinag-uusapan natin, 8 to 10 lang yun eh.
Pero hindi na siya yung
Hindi na yung 5-5-5.
5-5-5 early in the season na pare-pareho minuto.
When we covered the game, with I was with Nori Uy in Valenzuela, nag-5-5-5 pa ba? Sinabi ko, come the second round, hindi yan mag-5-5-5. Iba na eh.
Iba pa rin. Dinahandahan na lang
niya. Hindi ka na pwede mag-platoon substitution eh.
And he gave me more minutes to the guys who needed more minutes.
That's true. Outside to Napoles. Michael Mabulak.
And facing the basket but not in the paint.
That's a corner eh.
Hindi na-meet yung requirements.
Pingris with a nice fake. His first 2 points from the field here in the fourth quarter.
In the second half. He had 9 in the first half, just his first basket in the second half.
He had 9 in the first half, and Carlos Lastimosa had 9 or 6 in the first quarter. Napoles for 3. Picked up by Mabulak. Napoles will not take it. 1 second. If it goes in, yes! It's good.
That's it.
The nick of time, and that's
the final nail in the dagger here.
Really, that's the story of this game. That big three by Jory Napoles.
Huge three that by Jory sends in Japs Bautista, Joshua Fontanilla, and the rest of that bench for Pangasinan.
Now, kompleto na lahat.
Kompleto na, yan si Kasi. Big time three from Joy.
And we can hear Joy Napoles saying, let's go, let's go. And the prize is Caloocan. You know, the first team to defeat Caloocan is Pangasinan.
Oh, that's going to be on the minds of the Supremos.
And that was in Caloocan at home.
So, may mental advantage sila dun.
3, that's good! Oh my goodness. Ralph Robin joining the three-point party.
And, you know, credit the defense of Pangasinan.
It all starts with their defense.
And not just that, you know, we sing the praises of how deep this lineup is and how Coach Gerson uses it to its maximum potential. But credit to the coaching staff of Pangasinan prepping the details of Binyan. Alam na alam ng lahat ng ginagawa nitong Binyan, and they were ready for every set, every inbound play, everything Coach Boyd would call. That coaching staff knew what was going to happen.
55 seconds. You know, this will be the second time in the PSL that Binyan will bow out early.
They're always great in the eliminations, but they encounter problems in the playoffs.
That's true.
And last season,
Lost to San Juan.
yeah, and last season they made it all the way to, I think, the semis, and they lost. They were a higher seed, and they lost to a lower seed, to Caloocan.
Yeah.
I think so. Basta natalo sila.
Oo. At saka yung Quezon yung Caloocan.
Oh, Quezon, Caloocan. Yeah, yeah.
Binyan tsaka San Juan.
Yeah. But Binyan was the higher
Double
seed.
overtime yun. Kami ni Carmelo yung nag-cover. Sa Paco.
Sa Paco.
Yung Caloocan.
Again, higher seed pa rin yung Binyan.
Higher seed. So that will do it.
What a game. What a game from Pangasinan. A masterclass in preparation and execution.
And they were very early here. Doing their warm-ups. So the final score. Pangasinan, Abono Reapers 79, and they will advance to the semifinal round and will face the Caloocan Supremos at the Caloocan Sports Complex. Our move of the game, that's Fontanilla. Joshua Fontanilla.
Backdoor basket, Shaq Taganas.
And that will be the end of the line for the Binyan Beast Motorcycle Tire Game X. We'll have an early vacation and our player of the game.
Oh, who else but the man in the middle?
It's his sixth time, right?
Sixth time. It's no wonder, no surprise that he always gets it because he's so consistent.
Sa Valenzuela lang nagpalit eh, si Michael Wico.
Michael Wico. Sa may isang game, si Mactalio.
Oh, may isang Mactalio, di ba?
Oh.
All right then, Andrea Veloso is ready. Andrea, take it away.
Thank you, Sandy. Our best player of the game for the sixth time around, Michael Mabulak with a double-double performance, 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 steal. Congratulations, Michael. Grabe yung pinakita nyo ngayon. Kahit anong ibigay ng Binyan, natatapatan nyo. Anong masasabi mo sa pinakita nyong collective effort ngayon?
Unang-una, syempre, credits muna sa mga coaches namin para i-prepare kami sa game plan, sa scouting. So, yun, kaya everything na binabato nila sa amin, naka-ready kami.
Full rotation talaga si Coach Gerson, minamaximize niya yung lineup nyo. Ikaw, paano mo ba nasisigurado na maganda yung naipapakita mo every game?
Unang-una, mas nag-aalaga ako sa katawan ko ngayon para, ayun na, yung nararamdaman ko na yung palaki yung competition sa lahat ng liga. So, kailangan mag-prepare para lalo makasabayan niya nila makasabay sa mga bata.
Next game nyo, Caloocan. Anong masasabi mo doon, Michael?
Big game and magpe-prepare kami syempre, ng todo ulit. Di kami papatalo.
Good luck, Michael. Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan.
Unang-una, binabati ko muna si Mayor Jel Alonte ng Binyan, si Boss Monching, hats off sa Team Binyan, and Go Bonbon Guico, Dar Secretary Conrad Estrella, Kong Eskimo Estrella of Abono Party List, Mayor Cesar Kiambao. Binabati ko rin syempre yung mag-ina ko na lagi nakasuporta. Chrysler Sporting Services sa Bulacan, yung magulang ko sa Plaridel, Bulacan, at HBN Basketball, J-Skills, Sigma, Fearless, yun. Boss FJ and Mayor Art Celeste. Thank you po.
Congratulations, Michael, and of course to Pangasinan. Back to you guys.
All right, so they will have a 2-day preparation before going to Caloocan. And yes, they will face the Caloocan Supremos on Friday. San Juan versus the Verdirons coming up next here in the President's Cup 2025 of the Pilipinas Super League.